Alright, the final deck we are playing today is this Fizz Nami Elusives deck. It's one we've run into a number of times on the ladder today. And I'm not really surprised. I think pretty much as soon as Nami and her followers were spoiled, I immediately saw this being a very popular deck, and I'm not surprised at all that it was probably the archetype we ran into most today. I thought it was going to be between that and discard aggro, new discard aggro, and they're both pretty close. I'd have to actually go back and look at all my recordings to see which we ran into more, but anyway, nevertheless, so as the name suggests, this deck is all about elusives. So Fizz, our 1 mana 2/1, can protect himself from spells that target him and is elusive when you play spells. Running a couple new Bandle City cards here that we've seen a lot of today. Bandle Commando creates these 2/1 spell shield units that cost 1 whenever it hits the Nexus. These Kelp Maidens play these pranks. Speaking of pranks, we're also playing some Otterpus that creates them when we're playing this Benemone that plays them. Pranks are a new mechanic. They are they basically put a debuff on one of your opponent's cards either in hand or in deck. And the way the RNG works out on this is that it leans towards looking at cards in your hand, in the opponent's hand, for you to play. We already talked about Fizz, but let's look at the other champion we have here. So Nami, whenever she's a tune, 3 mana 2/3 with a tune, which means she grants you a spell mana when she comes into play. She levels up when we've gained 7+ spell mana, so that's either us passing with regular mana open or with attune creatures, which we're running a lot of. When you cast the spell, grant +1 to the weakest ally that isn't immobile or leveled up mode, +2/+1 to the weakest ally that is immobile. So, like I said, she's leveling up when we gain spell mana, so her attune already does that already. So really, once you play her, you just need to have done it 6 more times, or do it 6 more times. Zap Sprayfin, been in the game for a while. A staple of many decks is doing that as well as drawing us a spell, which is important because we have this Fleet Admiral Shelley here, another new card. For every 2 spells you play, grant other allies +1/+1. So a +1/+1 to our whole board when we play a couple of spells. So Zap Sprayfin, helping us find spells to do that. This Mirai Songstress wants us to cast spells to get elusive. Other cards, so obviously the pranks that we're creating are spells. This Ebb, it's a new card that creates an Ebb, then a Flow, then an Ebb and Flow. So this creating 3 spells in one, essentially. Trinket Trade, 3 spells in one. Our Conchologist is creating spells. So we have a lot of spells, a lot of elusives, and a lot of attunement. We're going to see if we can't run down some of our opponents with that combination of cards. I think this is only the second Ziggs deck we've run into today. That might have been a bit hasty of me. Maybe I'm supposed to ditch the Conchologist. I'm saving this prank for the Fizz turn. Our first Fizz turn.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Hello, Vigar. I'm actually just gonna pass and bank the spell mana. Okay. think I want to play one of these at least. So far, I'm okay with the prank mechanic. I could definitely see it being kind of annoying, though. For sure. So far, I'm digging it, though. Yeah, and yeah, this is the first time we're playing this archetype. I've been facing it all day. I figured time to give it a try ourselves.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
That's potentially very good. That animation is awesome.
I'm Fizz! He's completely hairless. Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Follow my song to safer harbor.
Am I supposed to play this? I think so. Pretty bad hit. That's okay. I mean...
Come on, there's so much to see. Onward, everybody! The horizon falls!
They probably have to save this as a defensive spell, actually.
Relax your knees. Some rocks just won't sit
They're debating whether or not to do that, I guess. I think this card's probably a bit pushed, huh?
Oh dear!
2 mana, 3/2 with elusive.
Hey, Zap! Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
So they can stun one of our they can stun one of our strongest guys anyway, so I think we're supposed to play more elusives out. You create custom lore cards? Oh, that's interesting. Isn't there like a channel for that in the Discord? The lore Discord? Seems like an interesting thing to do for sure. Oh, okay.
The ocean wins again!
I don't know if there's another way to show off your stuff, because I think they do competitions and give prizes for card designs like on a weekly or monthly basis or something like that.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun.
We made it, Rib! I want to go home!
On it and on 'em. The Order rewards its faithful.
Yeah, you can send me a
Cannot hide.
you can send me the image, the link if you like. I'll take a look at them on stream at the end, perhaps. It depends on what time it is. They have a lot of elusives blocking our elusives. Oh, you know what's a good card that we could be playing that I saw another deck using? I totally forgot about it. The 1 mana card that gives one of your units, turns it into a 3/3 temporary. So what is that? Oh, I see. I actually don't have Twitter or Instagram, unfortunately. I just not interested in being on those platforms. I'm not. I just never got into them. Yeah, we should almost certainly be running some number of that 1/3. Okay, my cat is making a lot of noise, and I don't know why.
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, he needs to go outside. him in. You came in when I opened the door, by the way. All right.
Please hurry. My people can't wait much longer.
All right, let's just pass. I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna...
They'll never see me coming.
Could play a Shelly, try to do stuff. He's just gonna die to this crap. Nami's probably gonna die too. Let's see what we find with this guy.
What fetching scales you have.
And you've got the cutest hat I've ever seen.
Night falls.
Let the tide carry you.
How much is a knock him down? Just one. Okay.
Sorry, Fizz.
Let's see if this works. You know what? I should have saved this for next turn, because I could have played the Admiral. Because I have like a free spell. I could have played a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have waited. I shouldn't have waited.
I might just lie down.
Great. Maybe I should have just played out my elusive stuff more aggressively. To block all their crap. Does this...
I surrender.
Oh boy, come on opponent. You don't have any more cards to play.
That means you can.
Oh, right. This is not gonna do what I want. Ugh. I keep mixing up this game and other card games. It doesn't resolve, and then I can use the other spell. Right. I should have played that last round. That's fine. We play. I bungled up that whole match. I should have played a lot differently than I did. We might have actually stood a chance if I had just played better.
Prepare for anything.
Is it worth pranking to slow them down, potentially? Okay. That's not doing its thing anymore.
They'll never know what hit them. You hold this.
Mama's home.
Zahn taught me to never let my guard down.
Vandal Scout troop leader, at your service.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked
Oh, right. I also forgot that I wanted to have that, that one combat trick in our deck.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Serving lead.
Let's talk this out. Fine.
Let's investigate.
Probably worth throwing away a 1/1.
Now the wait.
This mama is the beast mama.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
Huh. We playing Shelly this round? I don't think so. I think we're doing this first. Could save him with this.
There they go.
Loud and loud. Can't spoil the surprise?
Now I want to stop him, I think. Rather keep more elusives than get that little 1/2.
Notify patrol to close in on this location.
We'll prepare them a nice welcome.
Sink them all!
I surrender.
Probably thinking about proactively hitting this with Brittle Steel because we do actually have the ability to pump up our units. I think I'm just going to take Caitlyn's hit, but I'm going to try to block here.
Easy does it.
I guess he could Brittle Steel this. But that means he's not hitting anything. Oh, this is bleeding, right. Maybe that wasn't the best.
Show me the file.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
Did you say embrace the current or be
Rena?
swept away?
What brings you here?
Business and pleasure, Sheriff.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Granting something vulnerable. Probably Caitlyn. Or Teemo, because Teemo's not getting in anyway. Sorry, what is the question, Vigar? I thought I needed... Oh, I missed your second message.
Please hurry.
No.
Can't wait much
I'm
longer.
gonna decline, Vigar. I'm not really that interested in, like, created cards. When we have a new expansion, there's a whole bunch of new cards we could be talking about, if I'm being honest. I don't think I want another otter puss, so I'll just take
Let the
this.
tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Push on. Let the tide carry you. Ride with the surging tides. On it and on 'em.
Now we wait.
Yeah, that's the card. Purple Berry Shake. I want that in the deck.
The scene tells me all I need.
I'm gonna do this so that we can create healing cards so we don't die by mistake.
Rise with the surf. Ride with the surging tides.
Oh, they found me.
Oh, I guess that was a bit
Ride the
hasty.
surging tides.
I could have just played the one.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
Ebb and Flow seems pretty good for that, like, just having that random little bit of life gain in your aggro deck for aggro mirrors like that seems pretty good. But I really feel like this card's very good. We probably want some number of them in the deck. We have a ton of units, but not a ton of spells, although a lot of our units make spells, so it's kind of fine. I don't know, how good is this Benemone really? Like, we have so many other ways of creating spells. Do we need this thing? I just kind of want to keep our stuff alive. I think Trinket Trade's good. Conchologist might not need to be a 3 of. Bandle Commando's probably fine. I definitely want these. This, and this I think are untouchable. Maybe the ebbs aren't that good, and I'm just kind of looking at it too much from the last game that we just played. Obviously, Fizz and Otterpuss are 3 of. I think Trinket Trade is a 3 of in this deck for sure. Some of these other things I'm not too sure about. Conchologist can be clutch though in the things that it creates. Purple Berry Shake. Purple Berry Shake. Is it the Ebbs? Her spell is Ebbs as well. It's pretty random and we can't play it until the late game to get the full value off of it too. That's the other thing. We'll try without it. I just kind of put them in because it's like spell that creates a ton of spells. Maybe it's not good enough. I don't know. This seems really good though. This seems like a solid protection spell. I feel like this is exactly what this deck wants. Manifest an Otterpuss or one of 2 spells from your regions that cost 3 or less. Yeah, burst speed like for Fizz, and it's a double spell for other stuff. I think is definitely good. Maybe we don't need 3 of you, and 2 is fine. The 2 ones are nice and all, but and obviously she's a elusive threat. But those created cards aren't helping us. Oh yeah, it was Benemone we were thinking about getting rid of as well. I have plenty of other ways to create pranks. Put those ebbs back. The problem is that the deal 2 randomly to enemy or the enemy nexus is what's kind of about it. Do we want a 3rd Purple Berry Shake? Or is this enough for now? Let's try this. I'll be honest, I was kind of medium on the Benemones to be in the first place, which is why I didn't put them in the deck when I initially built it. Only reason I decided to put them in is because I saw other people doing it and we had room after I removed some other other cards that I was like, I don't think we need these anymore, to be honest. I think I like all of this. I'll definitely trade their 1-drop champion for my 1-drop champion if they want to play a Teemo out.
let my guard down.
I think I'm making this trade. They might have a brittle steel, but no, they don't. Okay. Huh. Yeah. See, this is when this card is awkward, right? It's like in the late game when you want to play it, the 2 randomly is like, eh. It's the life gain half that I really like. Like you need to have 4 to do that. Like the 2 randomly is what? Like when is that? I mean, there's obviously going to be some decks where that's great, and others where it's just like kind of pathetic. That's kind of funny.
I must see how they work.
Like you're gonna catch me.
Poison dart. And we have 2 elusives, which is nice.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Nothing like the great outdoors, he says. I think I'm actually just gonna pass and see what they do. We're both losing 1 spell mana if they want to just pass back.
Swiftly.
Deal. So, I'm not quite certain if he has to see both spells, because I'd like to get the spell mana and prank. I guess let's test it out.
Bet you didn't see that coming. Climb the cannons.
I assure you that won't be necessary.
I smell a rat.
I'm guessing no? Usually there's an indicator.
Together.
They have a bunch of frostbite crap, which is annoying. But I can make my stuff large in response, so that's kind of nice.
I've always been a fun guy.
He's probably going to pass back, but then we have a means to like just create a bunch of elusives. I think I might start with Ebb in this case. We know 2 of their combat tricks, which is very important.
Can't catch me.
See if Igar. This is not good. Yeah, see? Missed completely. Something's wrong with my recording. Oh, I probably ran out of space. That's unfortunate. Whoa. Well, hello everyone. Thanks, Stockjock, for the raid. That's really generous. So we're in the middle of playing with some elusives here. Thanks everyone for the follows.
Speak through me.
What's it saying? Speak up, Ocean!
Finding details is my duty.
Listen well. The waters speak through me.
What's it saying? Speak up, Ocean!
We are playing elusives aggro. Yes, maybe I should have pumped up my my units there instead of doing what I did. I appreciate all the follows, guys. Wow, it's pretty overwhelming. Thanks everyone for tuning in. So, are you guys not coming from a Runeterra stream? Is that what you're telling me?
You're boring.
No?
Quite slimy.
Tough places.
A stocks trading stream. Okay. Then why? I am so confused by this raid then. The Cock Squad? Because he's a generous man? Clearly he is. Okay, well, for those of you who don't know this game, this is the Legends of Runeterra. It's a free-to-play card game, not unlike games like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. And am I currently winning? Hard to tell. I feel like we're not in a good spot. I feel like I am not winning right now. Ah, yeah, weekend, no more trading. I gotcha. So.
Gimme, gimme! Who's hungry?
Hold on, I saw some cheers. Thanks a lot, Salt Life of John and Zabu, for the cheers. I appreciate it. Even if you have no idea what's going on.
Ebb and flow.
I guess technically Fizz can attack here because he could play Three Sisters and Fury of the North to kill Fizz. Am I still playing Streets of Rage nowadays? I am. The expansion for this game just dropped, so I'm focusing on playing that right now. I think this is worth killing the Teemo with this. But I might be streaming that on... I might be playing that on stream again sometime soon. What state route am I in? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean what, like state, like as in the United States? Because I'm not. I am from Canada.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so give me one moment, guys, and I have to change something here. So I think this was the screw up. Recording.
This will be my magnum opus.
Yeah, it's just a normal game. No NFTs in here. Okay. I guess I'll let her do her thing. So many options, and yet I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hey, Zap! Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
Years in the making.
Persistence is key. Oh dear.
All right, what are we about? What does our opponent have? He's got some Mystic Shots. He's got 3 Sisters, which he can't play. Oh, thank God, our opponent killed one of our units. Now I have space for more. Trinket trade. I might want to save that.
Hey, Zap! Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
So our opponent wants to shoot Fizz with this, but if they do, we can cancel their attack. So probably not a wise strategy on their part. I think I want to replace this crappy 1/1 we have with something more interesting. Let's play this to start. Ooh, let's get that.
Listen well, the waters speak through me.
Okay, so all of our units here are unblockable. This has Overwhelm, so it actually kills through the Teemo. They can hit... Looks like they're thinking about targeting our 3-2. They're probably going to create a
I've always been a fun guy.
freeze with this. Yep. Okay, they're at 1 health. Just 1 health. Can we kill them with what we have? It's possible. I don't think that's gonna do it. Deal 1 to 2 differently random targeted enemies. No, that's not gonna do it.
Ooh, shiny!
Oh, actually, I can do this, which takes away enough defense off of Teemo for the Overwhelm to hit through more for this. Okay, we finally got there.
The ocean wins again!
Hey, look at that, we ranked up too. Now I look like I know what I'm doing in front of the hundreds of viewers that tuned in. Yeah, that matchup didn't seem particularly close. I think our deck is really well suited to deal with what our opponent is doing. It would seem I was half distracted too, and we still did okay. The pranks that our cards generated really slowed him down. Made a lot of his spells that he relied on to put all those puff caps in our deck just cost too much, so he couldn't really deal with it. Do I like double Kelp Maiden? Let's go with double Kelp Maiden. Our cute little Otterpuss gets in for one attack. Our Kelp Maidens are gonna go ham. Their deck may contain that new card that deals 1 to 2 different units. So I have to be wary of that. It does cost 3, so they could play it right now and kill both of our things, but then we can play a second Kelp Maidens on our turn before we attack and try to get value off of it. Okay. And I don't think I'm supposed to get greedy here and try to play out another Kelp Maiden. Because I'm going to be sad if they do have that spell. So let's just do this, keep it nice and simple. Prank some of their stuff. +2 cost on this is kind of funny. I wonder if this needs -2 power. That's a little better. +2 cost means this is probably never getting played. These are going to be annoying, though. But we'll see. What these do is that they give our units vulnerable, which means he can force our stuff to block in combat. And if that happens, this guy's going to get enhanced because every time one of their landmarks gets destroyed, he's going to get +1/+1, so that's kind of annoying as well. I feel like... What are you? I have a random keyword for each allied landmark destroyed. Well, he's a ways off of that card, so we'll just make the other landmark in his hand really expensive. I think I just have to let him hit one of my things. Or I could do that. I think we just block this while we can.
Listen well, the waters speak through me.
Could play you and go double trinket trade. Is that worth it? No, because then that thing gets vulnerable. Let's start here. We'll make this 1/1 vulnerable that we don't care about. This thing's getting kind of scary, but hopefully we can race him. Race what our opponent's doing. Ooh, he played that, okay. What do you have? really good. That's really good, not gonna lie. But better him doing that this turn than next turn when we want to go off. I don't think we care about that. But this is already, like, expensive enough, so I guess we'll just... Maybe that was a bit too much.
Like a fish in water.
Did somebody say explosive?
Ally captures another ally and gains its stats. Wonder if that's good. Welcome back, Vigar. Deal 1 to anything actually does hit the Nexus, though, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this does indicate when that happens. Is it worth giving this thing -2 health? They're just dead. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the deck with unblockable units is really strong. Knick-Knack is now followed. Thank you, Knick-Knack. I appreciate the follow. We're gonna play a few more games with this. I like these two. This is not gonna get elusive for a while. Our opponent's looking like they're playing the Caitlyn Teemo Shrooms deck that we were playing earlier on stream. Do I want the Fizz? He kinda gets hit by those flash bombs, but I have a feeling they're more Shrooms focused than flash bombs focused. Well, that's why we skillfully drew a backup Fizz for when that happens.
2, 3, 4.
Do they have another poison dart? I think this is actually worth trading. Boo, opponent, boo. That's fine.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
I've heard about you.
Another Fizz.
Prepared for anything.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
Look out!
You'll drown here.
This card's just as annoying as Teemo, so I'll definitely trade it off. I think I'm gonna play a Fizz out proactively.
Let me at it.
There's a pair of gills I'm happy to see.
Fizz and Nami, rulers of the sea.
Those speech bubbles were definitely not in the right spot.
Pew, pew.
Mama's home.
Rise with the sun. Can't touch me. Not so fast. On it and on him.
That was a good hit. That was the best possible hit for us. We might do this next turn. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start by playing the Owlcat into the Wiggly Burble Fish. Depends on
Don't
They
those
do.
fools know I own this city? A special breed.
Hot on the trail.
Keep all flammables on the trail, but out of tents.
You know, I've done some shark calling myself.
Cool. Longtooth's been looking for a new buddy.
Let the tide carry you.
Troll pull.
Peacemaker protocol.
Okay, now we're just gonna play a bunch of ebbs. That's unfortunate. Really wanted that to hit something.
Rise with the surf.
Let the tide carry you.
Who's hungry?
We're really good at not hitting their stuff.
Let's cook 'em.
Oh. This is probably worth it.
Push on, rise with the sun. Loud and loud. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Our opponents decided they didn't want to play anymore.
That was fun! Hey, how come they're not smiling?
Oh, Fizz. You're such a little scamp. Oops, where did we go? We'll do a few more matches for sure. I think I'm gonna call it quits. I appreciate everyone who stuck around after the stock stream to watch lil ol' me streaming. I very much appreciate that. And I appreciate all the follows and cheers that people gave out as well. Very generous. This is another... Oh, this is probably a Poros deck. Okay. Poros. You can buy packs for this, or more specifically, you can buy the exact cards you want for this game. So if you like this deck, you can spend exactly the amount of money you need to build this deck and not waste your time opening random boosters with cards you potentially have no interest in. Yeah. Maybe it is worth trading this off. Like, we're never getting through anyway. And, oh, Gods Unchained. Interesting. I've heard of it, but I don't know that... I don't know if I know the game offhand. It's this? Okay. I might have to check it out at some point. Oh, but the cards are NFT based. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Do we think they have a Poro Snacks? Do we care if they have a Poro Snacks? This is actually probably a very annoying matchup for us because their deck has a lot of ways to create little 1/1 blockers like this. I should have just attacked with Fizz. So even if they have Poro Snacks to increase their health and whatnot, they're still gonna die. It's not that bad. As long as it's not elusive or lifesteal, I think we're okay with this. I think we're a little slow now at this point because they had all these early blockers, so I don't know that we're gonna be able to get in. Alright, we'll just run out both of our elusive threats.
You best believe I don't play.
Well, that's kind of nice because now we can get in with both of these.
Serving lead.
Now that's just rude, opponent. Our spell shield to block their spell shield? That's very annoying. Sausage and nipples, thank you very much for the follow.
Commence operations! Recover Moonstone!
The Mr. Pink Floyd, I appreciate the follow. Thank you, sir. What can we do? They're gonna play this iterative improvement and get another elusive, and then they can Poro snacks. They can't do all of that in one turn. They just have another one, okay.
This'll be fun!
There's a pair of skills I'm happy to see.
Fizz and Nami, rulers of the sea!
Do we want to attack? Do Fizz's Playful Trickster? Just to attack again? It doesn't really do much. Their elusives are just so big.
You're boring. Oh, I want to play.
It just doesn't do anything. Okay. I think we can just move on. I don't think we're winning that game. Let's try to play another and see if we can get a win. I'm sure I didn't play that as well as I could have, but I think we needed more Otterpuss in the early game to have the spells so that when we finally got that Shelly, then we could start enhancing our board while slowing them down. Speaking of Shelly, maybe we're supposed to keep him in hand, huh? A pretty solid hand. We can go Otterpuss into Prank and then Mirai Songstress. Either of those is fine by me. This thing's not really about the power, and this thing, I'm actually surprised he didn't take that, to be honest, but maybe he has more pranking he's planning on doing, and okay, he wants to attack with that, I suppose. Sure.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
Take away the combat trick that lets them block our elusive units.
This requires my largest official act.
That's pretty nice draw. This kind of works out perfectly because we can Nami attune, bank the spell mana to get another one. That's kind of annoying, I suppose.
Waters whisper. The world is troubled. The world can wait. Our people need us now. You won't stop me.
You'll drown here. Are you lost?
I think this is where we're supposed what we're supposed to do. It's just a lot of damage coming in. Maybe it's wrong. Okay. So I think we play Fizz.
You know, I've done some shark calling myself.
Cool! Longtooth's been looking for a new buddy.
Look, a thing.
Elle, that's not ours.
Grant -1 invulnerable, grant +2 cost. Deal 3 to a unit. Yeah.
Not so fast. This is gonna be fun.
Let the tide carry you.
Probably gonna see them just pop Nami rather than risk her going off.
Hey, Zap.
Never mind.
Need a hand?
I will find the Moonstone. I will save my people.
Striking their flank.
Let the tide carry you.
Gimme, gimme. Woohoo!
They do still have that expensive sharp sight in hand that we have to be wary of.
I know their fear. I felt it too.
They also have the ability to play this as a blocker, which I wonder if that's what they're debating doing.
Ride the surging tides.
Now this can block here. Oh no, not quite.
I see an opening.
It's a lot of damage.
My people are counting on me.
We were 1 mana off from getting the full value off of this. Just too bad. Guess we'll heal the Nexus.
Let the tide carry you.
Oh, this is wrong. I should definitely attack.
Yes, Mama is the beast, Mama.
They might have drawn another sharp sight.
Cooking with lead.
So I kill you!
It's a pretty good draw.
Strike in their flank. Recon down! Recon down!
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Rise with the surf.
All right. Can we survive? Doesn't seem like it, huh?
Why are you here? Please hurry.
Persistence is key. Easy does it.
Oh, they have a sharp sight. That's gonna stop us from getting them here. Yeah, no, they just got us with that sharp sight. So close. Oh man, where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Yeah, this deck has a lot of interesting sequencing decisions. I'm sure there was an avenue to victory there that I just missed. But yeah, no, that was fun overall. Purple Berry Shake. Do we still think we want a third one of that? And maybe instead of one of these ebbs, like, when they're good, they're good. Otherwise, they kind of feel a little mediocre. I think I don't mind having the one. I think my conclusion for the end of this set would be I'd much rather have this combat trick to help protect a lot of our 1 toughness elusive threats. 1 and 2 toughness that could easily die from a lot of things. But yeah, overall, fun deck. Not quite my style, but it's doing some interesting things. Pranking people is obviously fun, so that's what kind of puts it up there for me. Might be something I play again, but I think there's a lot of other interesting stuff to be doing here. But yeah, that's going to do it for that deck, and I think that's going to do it for me for today's stream. So thanks everyone for tuning in and hanging out. I guess I'll keep the recording going because I did want to mention what I thought were the most interesting decks. I mean, I think I had probably the most fun with the first 2 decks we played today, the Darkness and Discard aggro decks. Those are definitely 2 that I'm gonna continue playing and building and tweaking and what have you. I did actually really enjoy the Kate Swain Flash Bombs deck, even though it was probably the weakest of the decks that we played today. Created Catastrophe was kind of up there too. I thought this was a very interesting deck that we just didn't perform too well, but it's something I'm definitely gonna play more and see how it feels. Kate Timo and the Elusives both felt good. They're not really my style of deck, so I'm not sure how much I would play them. Probably the Elusives more so than this. Yeah, it was pretty fun. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. Might stream some more decks this weekend, but I'll do my best to stream next week otherwise. I think I wanted to get through, like, kind of do a Lulu, Zed, Poppy, Elusives deck of some kind. I wanted to do a Swain Darkness deck of some kind, even though I think it's going to be very, very bad. Who cares? We'll see if we can make it work. If that doesn't happen this weekend, that'll happen maybe sometime next week. I'm supposed to be going on a camping trip the whole weekend, but I might find some time, maybe the Thursday evening before, to do a deck or 2. But yeah, again, thanks everyone for hanging out. And thanks everyone who gave me the follows, and Mr. Stock Jockey over there, whatever his name, the Stock Jock. Thank you very much for the raid. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next time.